la. Ah la 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 la. Ah la 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 la. Oh, I got your whole bed and everything. I got you. How you doing? Hmm? How you doing? How you doing there? Trixie the Terrible. All right. Back. Back, foul beast. Well, howdy. Surprised I haven't had to replace this hat already. It's just a costume hat. It gets really frayed here. I will burn that with my torch lighter. And then it'll look fine again. I might try it now. Well, I don't know where my torch lighter is. There it is. Ah. All right. Oh, wait. That's not how you do it. Almost messed up there. I got confused. I didn't need to breathe anyway. Maybe I'll wait to do that until the windows are open, or yeah, I don't want to be outside. That'll be too windy. Don't have a light yet. Now, don't you pretend that anything is more beautiful than a piss bottle snow globe. Ooh, I destroyed your eyes for life. Okay. Go wash your eyes and come back. Nasty animal. Okay. What do I gotta do now? I should probably put socks on. Oh, wait. I lost this hand. Tried to take bacon away from Trixie. Learned my lesson. Alright, I think this will fit over my head. But just for laughs, I'm going to put it on my foot. Alright. Oh, I broke my toe yesterday, live. Look at that there. I have a broken toe. It's like, yeah, it doesn't move anymore. It says, no, I'm not curling ever again. You know what I'm going to do about that? I'm going to go and I'm going to tromp through the wilderness again today. With my broken toe. But I broke my toe live yesterday on the air. Live on the air. Breaking bones with 𝕯𝖏𝖏𝖏𝖏. I just slipped walking up some gravel. But it was really steep.
going up to a train on top of a train track, and my foot slipped on those big giant gravels, and my I didn't have my boot at all laced, so it just said bye. It flew. I think there was some kind of propulsion there. I'm gonna check that boot. I think there's some kind of a little rocket motor hidden in there. But it fucking took off and it was gone. Had to search for it with one foot and a broken toe. But I found it and I put it on, and there's not much you can do for a broken toe. So I just kept on fucking our adventure, and you can watch that stream from yesterday. And the dogs, we went across that bridge with the railroad ties that you walk across the railroad bridge. There's nothing underneath them. It's a far drop down to water and rocks. And Trixie's so small, she probably could fit through one of those if she slipped. So both the dogs are scared, and I kind of talking on the live stream, I kind of nerved myself up a little bit, and then I guess that transferred over to Lady, so she hunkered up. Oh, scared to walk on this railroad bridge. They always get scared though, and they look down through those slats, and you can see a river flowing way down there, and they're like, "Jesus Christ! Why, Daddy? Why?" All right. Should I wear 2 socks today? I think I will wear 2 socks. I was going to wear red socks, but I'll wait till I go to Boston. Ay, ay, ay. That is strange to name a team after your socks. We are the Red Sox. What if it was pink polka dot socks? So we're gonna have a team in the future, the Purple Thongs. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. But anyway, damn it, this is piss. I don't think I've ever had one of these where all the fucking I have to keep it upright. Usually I can throw these around any kind of way. They seal up pretty good, but this one, if it gets upside down, all the damn fucking spice seems to come. I mean, I've had this brand before many times, and normally this one is a dud. Normally they're sealed up, but all the salt comes out through that fucking somehow. Normally they don't do that. Trixie, have you been messing with it? All right. Well, I don't need coconut cream here. I love that shit. It's coconut oil, actually. I seen some YouTube video about some kind of coconut cream to put on some cockaburls that got in Trixie's face and everywhere else around her little furry body. And I couldn't find I couldn't find the video again when I went back to look at, so I went and I got coconut oil. Probably not the same thing. So I had put this coconut oil on her, and no, she was just like ready to be fried, but the cockaburl stayed, as extra seasoning. So we fried her, it was pretty delicious. The cockaburls got stuck in my teeth. Oh, no, we didn't fry you. We didn't fry you at all. Trixie the Terrible. You can search hashtag Trixie the Terrible. I suggest on Google, really, and click videos, the videos tab, and you'll see all the videos. Now on YouTube, when I tell people to search hashtag Diginomad, Diginomad, or Trixie the Terrible, or Lady the Pitbull, when you search it on YouTube, really, it still doesn't. If you scroll past the little hashtag at the top and don't click it, yes, okay, I'm sorry. I stopped rubbing you. It's evil, I know. Uh, if you click the hashtag, then you'll see all the videos, like Trixie the Terrible or Did You Know That? But if you scroll past that, my videos don't even show up in the list when you search for my hashtag. You have to click on the actual hashtag. So really, I think it is better for people to search hashtag Did You Know Mad on Google and then click the videos tab. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then you'll see it. But it's much better to search for Trixie the Terrible. Hashtag Trixie the Terrible. You see her. I like her video where uh, she is Groot because we went in the woods and she came out with leaves. It wasn't cockaburs, but it was leaves. There might have been a few, but there was leaves stuck through her fur, just like all over her whole face. And then I took some more leaves and stuck it in her fur, and she looked like Groot. So she has a video that says "I am Groot." I'll probably added the sound effect to Trixie the Terrible. It's time to start our day. I have to walk the dogs now. We are in a Toyota Prius where we have lived for over 3 years. Me and Lady the Pit Bull. Lady the Pit Bull is actually a dog. Can you believe that? She's a dog. Did you know you were a dog? I don't think she knows she's a dog because she eats better than you, I'm pretty sure. The worst thing that she eats is rotisserie chickens. She eats rotisserie chickens as pretty much a staple. I am a member of Sam's Club for really no other reason than rotisserie chickens. Usually, I try not to get anything else. I run in, grab chickens. I love, the one thing I do love about those fucking shithole corporate bastards is you can run in, scan the fucking shit with your phone, and run the fuck out the store. They just fucking scan your fucking QR code that the thing gives you, and then scan your items. I'm sure they're looking to make sure you don't have no other items, and that's it. You fucking leave pretty damn quickly. That I fucking love, as opposed to Walmart, which sometimes it is very much not quick at all. And they tried doing some kind of scan and go shit, but it seems to me like they would probably say that people are too thieving, but I would say they're just too stupid. If they couldn't figure it out, it's their own fucking shit. Whoever figures that out is going to win, I think, in the next winner of the fucking big box store wars will be the one where I can run in and grab shit and run out, and that's it. I don't have to worry about them overcharging me, and I don't have to worry about anything. I guess you have to have the money. You have to worry about having the money to pay for it, but you just run in and run out, grab shit. They tried it, and it seemed to work good. I don't know if it's gonna spread, but now I need to turn my bed into a seat where I can sit to drive a car, and I need to turn my car into a house. I can turn my house into a car. When I'm in house mode here in the TARDIS, I really feel like I am in a house, and I forget where I am. I honestly do forget where I am. where I'm parked sometimes. I'm like, I don't know. 90% of the time, I am parked at a hotel. I show up at night. I usually show up between midnight and 3 a.m. every night at a hotel because I was doing late night food delivery. And then it went to like 4 or 5 a.m., which is a little too late because people might be getting up. I'd rather own the hotel. Come there between midnight and 3 a.m. and you really own the hotel. Uh, I get out with my dogs. I dress elaborately, and my dogs often dress elaborately, and we walk around the hotel like we own the place. I'll even go and sit at the pool and talk to other guests. You know, I'm actually the only real guest because they're customers. I'm a guest. I'm not paying shit, and I will film it with my magical camera hat here, all to be broadcast on this channel. So you should subscribe. But anyway, and also, Trixie likes it when you subscribe, and Lady, they tell me that, All right, I'm going to try to turn this car into a house. Wait a minute. I already did that. Now I need to undo it. Oh, shit. Not working. I'll have to do it manually. Oh, shit. I forgot to wear pants. So now there's going to be a shift here. Lady's bed is right next to my bed. Trixie's bed is on top of the refrigerator and also on top of a Tasmanian devil daycare mat for little kids to sleep on, I'm pretty sure. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? No, yawning is not allowed. And then she has a bed on top of it. Probably replace it soon because she's had it for like a year. And recently she started biting on it. And I made her stop. She didn't bite on it no more, but the biting is done. You're yawning again? You know, yawning isn't always when you're sleepy. They have done studies and show that yawning is really something you do to wake up. Like when you wake up in the morning, or when a pride of lion wakes up and they're getting ready to go on a hunt. Well, I don't think nobody gave me an explanation though good enough to tell me what it would fucking do, what it does. But still, it's not something that says you're ready to go to sleep. It means you're trying to wake up. Okay. 4 body pillows that I use as the bottom part of my bed. Have to all be moved far enough back that I can get to the back of my seat to raise it up, because this is over the top of the back of my seat, which is laid down. All right, hold that, Trixie. Okay. Now that I got the seat up, I can take those 4 body pillows and put them all down in the hole where the passenger's foot would go if they were back here. In the footwell where you can drop a bucket and pick up a bunch of feet. If you need some extra feet. Okay, I think that's what a footwell is. Oh, well. Okay, now I spread out all my other various accoutrements because my nighttime bed becomes Lady's daytime place to be. Move over here, come on. Now she is going to do a stretch every day. She does the same stretch. and then she's going to get in her daytime spot. Here, there's your pillow. She has her own pillow. That is smaller than my pillow. And as she moves around during the night, I will lift up her head and put her pillow underneath. And she totally knows what I'm doing. And she lays her head comfortably on the pillow. Not that she needs a pillow to be comfortable. Her bed is pretty comfortable too. But why not have a pillow? I'm right there with her to move it all the time for her, so she might as well have a pillow. Trixie has pillows built into her bed, so. In the daytime, Trixie is loving all day long. While I'm driving the car, she gets petted all the time. And anytime I accidentally put my hand close enough where she can nudge it with her little snout, then that's what she does for me to rub her. And then no matter how long I rub her, if I stop, well, she's not nudging me. She's being kind. But she does want me to rub her some more. Because she moves her head. There, now she's nudging me. Yeah, I don't think there's ever I think I'll do a video where I just pet her and see if there's ever a time where she's tired of me petting her. And she doesn't want to nudge me anymore. All right, but at night, see, she gets to love it in the daytime, but at night, Trixie is up here in her bed. She sleeps in her bed at night. Actually, in the daytime, she will go back there and sleep with Lady and then get back up here. She spends a lot of the day up here because when she's up here, her head is at the same level as a person's head would be in a car. So she can really look out the car and she enjoys it a lot. She is always on patrol for any animals that she can possibly pretend like she could kill. And she will pretend like she could kill them, and she will pretend like that the only reason she's not killing them is because she can't get out. Even if she can get out and the window is open, yeah, she still will pretend like she can't get out. She's not allowed to get out. If I was allowed to get out, I would kill that giant wolf, but I'm just not allowed. Okay. And Lady at night, she gets the petting because Trixie's up here in her bed. And so mostly not at night because I usually go to sleep, but then in the morning while I'm watching YouTube videos, or at night too, Lady gets petted from the time when I make my bed. They get a lot of affection. Right now, they do not want any. They want me to shut up and take them out for a walk. It's morning time. By that, I mean 2 p.m. Oh, I should not be getting up so late. I want to start earlier. But you know, shit happens. Shit happens often with me, with trying to fight with my time to get up. Since I started doing grocery delivery. When I was doing food delivery, that shit is all night. 24 hours. So I liked it. I liked that part of it better. As far as it didn't matter. I could get up, didn't matter what time, and I still could go on a 2-hour wilderness adventure every day if I want to. 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours with the dogs. And then I could start working at any time and still I just continue to work until I make how much money I need to make every day. But with the grocery delivery, they have like an on and an off. So that kind of fucks that shit up. So ever since I started doing grocery delivery, I wanted to get up earlier, and I fail all the time. It's not my thing. It's not what I'm used to. And I can't get up earlier. I mean, one time I started maybe at 11, but I started, I think noon might have been the earliest for sure. I may have started one time at 11, but I'm not sure. Probably what happened was I was up early enough to start at 11, but then like right now, I do something and just delay. I always watch too much YouTube videos. They're usually something that I want to learn to do, so it's not just like a complete waste of time, but what I should do is get up and start and just watch that shit during the downtime. Seems to me there's a lot more downtime in grocery delivery. And once you do work, you make more money. And you end up making the same amount in a day. It's a lot more downtime. It's not like I could do something else in the middle, because you really need to be watching for orders, because it seems to be also competitive. Sometimes with the Walmart Spark, uh, I have to just accept whatever the fuck, like, because I know when there ain't many orders coming in, there's several people just ready to fucking play fastest finger challenge, where if it's if it's 9 p.m. or getting close to it, or even after, and something pops up, fucking $39, you better just hit accept, and you better not be fucked up and thinking you're on the the offers screen when you're actually on the home screen. So instead of the offer popping up, what pops up is a thing that says you have an offer. So you're like, oh fuck, and you're clicking that shit, and then it fucking loads the goddamn offer screen, and by the time the offer screen loads, there's nothing there. You never see anything if you do that, because people just accept it so fucking fast. So you have to pretty much make sure you're watching the offer screen. As soon as the shit pops up, boom, you just click accept. You don't know what the fuck it is. Usually then I do check the order and see if there's like a baby elephant or some shit, that I wouldn't be able to fit in the vehicle, even though I've already accepted the order. I mean, there's no need to show up if it ain't going to work at all. And I guess I could lead a baby elephant slowly across town. Yeah, well, I mean, I'll try. I'll give it a try. Right now, I have to put on my safari jacket. Oh, God. Oh, my head fell off. Wait, no, that's just my hat. Whew, really scared me for a minute. I thought my head fell off. All right. Yes, 1977 came and they left me this jacket. Oh, I think I like it. I hope they come back. They had nice tits, that's for sure. I think I see. Yeah, I like this jacket. It's like having a shirt that you can wash with a baby wipe. Oh, wait a minute. That's how I wash this shirt, too. Never mind. That's how I wash all my shirts. I forgot. But this one, it's shinier. I was slicing potatoes in here yesterday with some scissors. So I think I got potato juice on my shirt. It dried. Oh! Call a ambulance! I put a dirty baby wipe on my face. Oh, man. there. I washed off some of my ugly. Oh, shit. It grows back. Son of a bitch. All right. How about you, Pocahontas? You want to wash your face, too? Don't tell me we don't do exciting things. What do you mean you're tired of me rubbing your face with the baby wipe? I might rub your whole face off. Don't tell me. No, she really does get nasty around her face, though. I need to bathe her. I like her smell, but I know it's not good. And I tried, there's like some dreadlocks forming in her tail, and I really hate to cut it off. It would be nice if I could just get it out and fluff up her tail. But she does not like me to fuck with that. Try to brush it or anything. Oh, my toe is fucked up. I didn't see. Yeah, it is fucked up. I showed it earlier on this stream. It was black and blue, and you know it was black the first time I looked at it. After that, I don't remember when. It might not have been until that last night. I don't remember taking a special point to look at it. There's not a lot you can do with a broken toe, so what I'm going to do is just use it to walk on. It'll be okay. But that sucker definitely was black and blue. I've fucked up toes before, and I don't remember them turning black like that immediately. But boy, that one did. Okay, so now I have to... This is a laptop that I poured soup on. It doesn't work anymore. So I'm not able to film right now with my hat cameras because they're all full, and I can't transfer data from the cameras to the hard drives anymore. Now I could have taken the time to get another laptop, but I just want to get a super good deal, and I really need to take time to research that, what exactly I want. I probably would like a powerful tablet because I can, you know, Velcro it to the ceiling, kind of like I have you Velcroed to my steering wheel right now. Kind of like you are Velcroed to my ceiling right now. I could Velcro the tablet to the ceiling, just like that. And then I can tilt it, pull, until I get it at the angle I want, facing directly towards me. Pull it loose. And a 2-in-1 tablet would be best because I would like to have 2 USB-A ports. And other than that, I don't care. Soon I'm going to get a very powerful computer for video editing, but I don't know if I'll get a laptop or a desktop, you know, since I do have house power in here. And I could get a Jackery just to use it as a laptop battery for the desktop and use it like a laptop. But I would keep the computer probably in the back or somewhere and just have the monitor and keyboard and everything. The parts I need. She looks better already, I think. Her hair is fluffier after I wash it. All right, I need to get my ass up, man. I still got to put my boots on. The toe doesn't hurt that bad, so I'm lucky. It doesn't seem to move very well at all. It doesn't curl anymore. I might have to Velcro my toe. Right now I need to raise my seat up. All right. Oh, come on. It takes a long time, Tricky, to raise this here seat up here. I was young when I started. Okay. Now, because I have to raise it up, because without raising it up, it won't go over the top of those goddamn body pillows. 4 of them that I just stuffed behind the seat. I try to push, it won't go nowhere. So I have to raise it up, and then I can push it back. Now I can put my boots on. I know I live a glamorous lifestyle, and some of you are quite jealous, but if you work hard enough, you too could live in a Toyota Prius. Oh wait, you probably don't have to work hard. Okay. What is this? Ah. Seems to be the cream liquor. I drank like a water bottle full of it. What I do is fill it up and I drink to help me sleep. And then I usually drink no more than around half of it. But then what I really like about it is when I wake up in the middle of the night and I finish the other part. And then I'm good for the rest of the night. By the time I would wake up again after that, I would have no problem again sleeping again. It's like when I wake up the first time in the middle of the night, sometimes I would have a hard time going back to sleep. But then by the time morning comes, oh, I could sleep all fucking day then. I could still be sleeping, you know. I force myself to get up, but then instead of going straight to work, I start watching YouTube videos and I slowly put my clothes on, and by the time I fucking get my clothes on, I'm like, God damn, it took me 4 hours to do that. I'm not going to cook today. I've been cooking a lot. Well, I might cook today. Yeah, I will probably cook today, but I'm just not going to cook for breakfast. I'm going to go ahead and start working. Walk the dogs and start working. I actually am at a Walmart right now. Normally, I'm at a hotel. But this is a really cool Walmart. And it's the Walmart I mostly pick up stuff from lately when I do Walmart Spark. So I just have been staying here. It's so convenient. I still don't stay here all the time. It's not nearly as safe as a hotel. You got 2 things wrong with a Walmart is that a lot of times it can be unsafe, you know. People could fucking fuck with your shit, try to fuck with you in the middle of the night. Way more than probably at a hotel, I think. Especially, you want to always stay at the nicest hotels if you're stealth camping. The absolute nicest, because you're not paying for it. And you'd think maybe the more exclusive places would be more on the guard to look for people who ain't supposed to be there because they're exclusive. No, they pay no attention whatsoever, 0 to their parking lot, unless they see something out of the ordinary. And with a drug addict, if you're standing 3 miles away, you look out of the ordinary. You don't know that you look like a drug addict, but every other person in the world immediately says, drug addict! So you look out of the ordinary. But if you just act like you belong there and you're not a drug addict, or if you're a miracle drug addict or if you just started maybe. But really, it's best not to be a drug addict if you want to stealth camp. And not to look like one for sure. But you just feel like you belong there. And at this point, after I have been staying every single night of my life almost for 3 to 4 years, at hotels, then I feel very comfortable and at home at a hotel. I get out dressed nicely at least, or elaborately, usually in my case. Usually you don't find too many uh, vagrants or whatever they might be looking for dressed elaborately, and the dogs are often dressed elaborately, and we get out and walk around the whole hotel. And I will go and talk to people at the pool, but I won't go into an indoor pool, or I won't enter anything. I will go into a courtyard pool if it's especially in the middle of the night. uh if there's people sitting there, I'll talk to them because I'm filming, so I'm always looking for content, filming with that camera in my hat. And then once we walk and walk and walk, usually I'm not dealing with no pool. We're just walking, letting the dogs, adventure, and me getting my exercise. And by the time I get tired doing that, we just disappear into the Digimobile, and I put where I'm at now and put the window covers up like I have them now. And I move the Instant Pot from back there to where it's at now in the front passenger side there. I need to move it still. Put it in the back. What I'm doing now is transferring water, consolidating 2 water bottles. So I can use this water bottle to pour the remainder of my cream liquor in. I think I get about usually 3 water bottles out of it. I love this Ryan's cream liquor. It's the cheapest that you can get, and it is my favorite. The other kinds I don't like, the ones that are more expensive. So when I am not able to get this $17 bottle, that's what, 1.75 liters? It's almost a 2-liter bottle for $17. Then I have to pay more, sometimes almost just as much for a 0.75 milliliter bottle. And I don't like it as much. So it's terrible in every fucking way. But I transfer these. I filled 1 water bottle last night, and I've consumed it now. And if I drink again tomorrow night or tonight, whatever, the next time I drink again, I will use one of these water bottles. I'm emptying them into the water bottle so I can throw this liquor bottle away. When you live in a car, then your house is subject to open container laws, which are stupid laws to begin with. If you want to make it illegal for people to drink and drive, well, then that's fine. But I don't drink and drive, so keep all your stupidity away from me. I don't need any fucking help not having a fucking container of alcohol in my fucking vehicle. I don't need you to chaperone my fucking life because you think I might drink and drive. I'm not going to fucking drink and drive, so take your shit and shove it up your ass. I don't need to be told not to have a fucking an empty container of alcohol in my vehicle from no telling when. That's fucking retarded. If someone's drunk and they're driving, well, that's fucking get them then. Don't fucking involve people that have nothing to do with the shit. Just because, what? You're trying to fucking keep me from fucking doing some shit that I would not, you think I would do without your help? Yeah, I hate those kind of laws. But when you live in a vehicle, they're especially onerous to you. Because it's my house, I want to keep liquor in my house. So I transfer it to the water bottles, and then it looks like fucking chocolate milk or whatever the fuck. And I get rid of this, I usually sell it, to the Egyptians. But my time machine is broken, so I can't do that anymore. Plus, one of them turned up in an archaeological dig, man, and, it scared me. I'm getting in trouble. Okay.
Okay, alright, okay.
Alright, that's some garbage to throw away. I produce a lot of garbage, man. I think I produce as much garbage as a regular household. I empty bags, many bags every day. My garbage also includes poo and pee, though. That's also my sewer system. Yeah, I haven't fixed up the Digimobile like I could have, like you would see some people that have been living in a vehicle as long as I have would have done, you know, built shelves and built everything in, and I just have wires run everywhere and fucking, I have everything I need. You know, I have refrigeration. Now, mostly I do my refrigeration with Google Maps. I go to somewhere really fucking nice and cool. As soon as it gets, I'm way north right now, and soon it's going to be too hot here. I'm going to be going further north. I'm going to have really cold nights wherever I am, and that's good, and that works. You know, you don't need much refrigeration after that. But when I need more, I can hook this giant, and I mean giant, because it goes down so far, I can't hardly reach in this motherfucker. I have to fill it with water bottles in the bottom, so I can even reach the stuff I put in there. Then to get the water bottles out, I have to fucking put my whole tiny little Tyrannosaurus Rex arm down in there to the shoulder. But this big fucker, I can hook it up to the air conditioning of the car with a vent. I have a hole here with Velcro around it, and everything Velcro, of course. And you know, my ex-wife had Velcro around her vagina, but with a vent that you use to exhaust a dryer. Those metal, like flexible accordion type vents. They're like a metal looking type material anyway, shiny. And I guess it's probably supposed to try to keep the heat in there, so it's kind of, I don't know if it works for cold, but I use it for cold. I blow the cold air from the air conditioned vent, and I really shut off most of the rest of the vents most of the time when I'm not needing it. And blow that ice cold air into the cooler, and then I have another hole cut here so it could come out, because the air's not going to go in much if it can't come out. You know, and I can close those off when I need to. But it worked for a long time. I used it like that for at least a year, and then in the colder climates, I just don't need it as much, and I don't really like to run my AC all the time to power it. But when I'm in a hot place, then I definitely can do that, because I'm running the AC all the time anyway. So I have one vent on me and one vent going into the cooler, and it's just a refrigerator. It's exactly the same as any refrigerator. It has an AC compressor blowing cold air into a box. It's exactly the same. If you blow your air from your air conditioner, if it's really good ice cold air, well, then you have a refrigerator. And that's what I did. But I just don't need it now. I don't use heat inside the Digimobile, so it gets plenty cold enough at night in here to get everything cold, and then it stays cold throughout the day inside of this cooler. And then I put stuff in the back. When it's really cold too, especially, I put stuff in the back. And when it's really cold, the back is completely separated, sealed off from the front. So I can put stuff in the back, and it can be almost like a freezer. But inside this section, and then also in the floorboard, because when I make my bed, it separates from the level of the bottom of the seat across, it separates the floorboard. My bed, those body pillows stick forward and touch the dash. So the section down in the bottom floorboard on the driver's side is like a refrigerator too at night, because it does get very cold in there at night, but it does not get cold in here. With no heat, everything sealed up the way I have it, when it was -5 degrees here in Grand Rapids, it did not get below freezing in here, because my water bottles and stuff were not frozen, you know. So even at -5 degrees with no heat on, it did not get below freezing in here, just with me and the 2 dogs in here together. And my window covers are insulated also. And the back is, that back glass is, like I say, the back is sealed off. So it does get cold back there, the hatchback part, but we're sealed off from that. And the heat, not so much. The heat cannot handle the heat. Living in a car, I do not like the heat at all. 65-degree nights are too hot. I can handle 65-degree nights. I could handle 75-degree nights, maybe, but I don't want to. I don't think I really would. I would leave the area, and I will probably leave this area. The people locally here in Grand Rapids say that it used to not get in the 90s every summer for long periods of time, and now it probably will from now on, and I believe they're probably right. So, you know, yeah, would have nice to have been seen it earlier, but those times are gone. So there's still plenty of time that it's not in the 90s in Grand Rapids before that period, and I can skedaddle and may or may not come back after that. There's a lot of country that we need to still explore. Any suggestions are always appreciated. To be honest, I wish I could dive into Canada. I'd like to figure out how to do that. I have to also transfer some liquid into my sewer system here. About to be pulling window covers. Yeah, I would like to go to Canada, because in the summer, you know, maybe Maine will be okay. I think it's maybe still in the 70s there in the summer, or around those areas. And if I can't make enough money, if I'm in Maine, I believe I would, because I can't go to the northern part of Maine because I need a city that I can hopefully make money. I don't really even know if I can make money in the biggest city in Maine, Portland. There's only 68,000 people. So that is smaller than Grand Rapids by far. But I could always drift towards Boston. And somewhere between there and Boston, I'm going to hit some population, I'll tell you. So it wouldn't be no problem. I would like recommendations about gig apps I can try. I'm signed up for this GOMO. I'm signed up for Delivered. I really need to check those people out and start doing it. When I signed up, I was not ready because I did not have the deck box attached to the back of my car, or another big Walmart tub that's just no lid, like a truck bed. I'm thinking about replacing that with another of the exact same deck box. I can put another platform on there, like the platform I have, because there's room between my car, and I can hook it to whatever. I think it's the knuckle I would hook it to. I have a knuckle that I put on there. I call it a knuckle. It's an adapter. Well, first I had to put the adapter because the hitch for this car is at 1 1/4 or what, some shit. I needed a 2-inch receiver hole, so I had to get an adapter for that. And then that shit is so low to the ground. My car is so low to begin with that I got this thing I call a knuckle. It's just an adapter. You put it in the receiver, and it has a receiver, another one that sticks out. I mean that is there at the front, and then it has a pipe going up with another receiver up high, and that's where I put the platform to raise it off the ground more. Now the receiver adapter, the thing I call the knuckle, and boy, it is the heaviest piece of all of it. I mean, heavy wise, like weight wise, as heavy duty because it's thick. But it that thing that adapter that raises it up, it's heavier than the platform, and the box probably than the deck box together. Because the deck box, they don't weigh much. They're big, empty, hollow plastic shell. Which is great because I'm only supposed to have 200-pound tongue weight on that hitch that I put on there. It's held on with 4 bolts, and what I want to do is buy a welding machine and see if I can just weld the fuck out of it. Every place that it can come in contact with metal, I'd like to weld it to the car, and maybe even add some braces somewhere to reach places metal that it can't reach. I wonder if it's safe to weld on my car though. I'll definitely do a lot of research on that. Don't want to fry my computer or some fucking bullshit in the Prius. But I do want to weld that motherfucking hitch as much as possible. So really I don't have to worry about tongue weight that much. I just have to worry about the weight the car I'm putting on the car. And then I really can start beefing shit up then, raising it up, beefing it up, put some kind of hydraulic suspension. Some kind of shit, because the car is so fucking low. I had to get ramps that I have on top of the car now because it's so low that when I have a flat, or even when I don't have a flat, I can't get the fucking jack under the car anymore. And it's a combination of the suspension is probably just completely worn out, no matter what weight I would have in it. But then I probably have a lot of weight in it too, Just batteries, I have a lot of weight. Just Trixie, god damn. She's thousands of pounds. So it's a lot of weight. My penis, god damn. I would really need a truck just to carry that. But I'm put it all in the fucking poor Digimobile. Yeah, it's a lot of things that I can do. I'm not doing everything, but, I'm saving money and building credit while I'm working 7 days a week and filming. And that's one thing that you don't see on my YouTube channel is that I'm filming from the time I get up. Normally I don't do a live like this. I'm talking to these fucking cameras, from the time I wake up. The same camera that's in my hat till the time I go to sleep, every single day I'm filming. So I'm creating something that eventually, hopefully, will be popular. And if nothing else, I've talking to a camera for 3 years, or at least constantly since I got these cameras in January of 2023. So over a year, I've been talking to cameras constantly. So I went from a normal person who, but at that point, I already had been talking to cameras for a while, but I went from a normal person who was not on YouTube because I did not want to fucking have my face on the fucking camera, and I probably would not be able to talk very well on the camera. Till now, it doesn't fucking matter to me at all. I will fucking do any fucking thing on the camera. And one thing I did in the last, however long I've been doing this YouTube shit, is try to tear myself down as far as just making videos that make me look as stupid as possible. So there's nothing to worry about anymore. I can't look any stupider than I already did. And you know what? I thought that's what they do when they do this stupid acting class shit, when they make you pretend like you're a baby duck and make silly sounds in front of people and do all kind of silly shit, pretend you're this and pretend you're that, and hold your leg in the air and jump around and just all kind of stupid shit. Because I went from a person who would not dance because I had that kind of stage fright. I would not go through the process of learning to dance because I might look stupid. So I never did, and now I'm going to do that. I want to. That'll be part of my YouTube, is me going and learning to dance with some hopefully hot chicks teaching me. But I went from a person, with stage fright to none. Now none. Absolutely none. I should have more, but I have less than I should have. I'll do any fucking thing. I don't give a fuck. So that's good, That doesn't mean I'm going to do stupid shit. That means I could do anything. I could now be a presenter on a documentary or something, because I now can have a stage presence. I'm not afraid to fucking do silly voices. I'm not going to do silly voices on a documentary. I'm not afraid to fucking do whatever I need to do. I could actually get into acting now, which is never too late to do that. There's a lot of actors that got in really, really late that we all know about, Most of them were character actors, but still, we recognize them from lots of things. We're like, yeah, I know that guy. And he didn't get started until he was fucking like 50-something or something. I'm just saying that now I could do things I couldn't do before because of talking to a camera nonstop for years, at least a year, nonstop for a year, over a year. And during that process, I've filmed it all, and I have it all. All of these 4 terabyte hard drives, except for this little one scabbed on top, because I couldn't get a 4 terabyte, and I got a 2 terabyte, because I couldn't film when all my cameras are full. That's what predicament I'm in now. And I'm not taking the time, but I've been filming with the phone, and it's kind of a break for me. I don't know if it's been a week or 2 that I've been not filming with the cameras because they're full. It's kind of a break. I'm still doing the filming, but it's a break of dealing with all the footage constantly, twice a day. I'm having to download all the 6 cameras, and that's probably a couple hours a day I spend doing that. Every single day, constantly downloading all that shit. And those cameras crash a lot. Jesus Christ, Insta360. I think half the footage is me screaming about Insta360 fucking cameras crashing constantly. So I'm refilming. I mean, it's no joke that I have definitely taken one of these cameras and opened it up and started filming something that I wanted to film, and the camera crashes and it says storage error, so it didn't fucking save it. And then I grab a second Insta360 camera in a second case, and I start filming, and it crashes, and I lose the footage. And I grab a third Insta360 camera in the case. I have many, and the third one crashes, and I lose it for the third fucking time. So then most of the rest of the footage I capture is me fucking just screaming about the stupid fucking cameras. And I forget what the fuck I even wanted to film in the first place. But with the phone, it's more reliable. Even the cheapest fucking phone in the world, it's not gonna crash as much. And what's up there, JoJo's? Oh, gaming adventures. All right, I'm gonna have to stop my shit and watch his stuff now. But yeah, the phone doesn't crash, and also I don't have to transfer the video. It just uploads automatically to Google Photos, and other services I use. So it just, it's backed up. I don't have to fucking worry about it. So that is fucking like a little break. But I want to go back. I'm gonna, what I do is I sleep, then I wake up, fuck around. Well, I fuck around, then sleep, then wake up, fuck around some more, and then by the time I do that, then I got to walk the dogs and go on an adventure. I don't call that fucking around, even though it's fun, because I'm filming it, and it could be it's work too. But so once I go, but then I start my work to make money, my gig work. So then that takes up all my fucking time. The main thing I need to take time to do really soon is take 1 day a week to start editing the videos of me from 3 or 4 years ago, whenever I have enough video to, when I started collecting enough video to, and maybe I'll piece some stuff even from before that together into that. But definitely over a year ago, I'm filming enough at that point to make a 2-hour daily video every day for the rest of my life. I've already got over a year of 2-hour daily videos in the can and 3 years of filming. So I don't know, I maybe can make daily videos that were like 10 minutes. I may have like 3 years of those already filmed. So a lot of it was on Facebook Live and shit before I realized what I was gonna do. And I don't know if I'm gonna do YouTube. I just know that's one of the things. I guess I'm gonna try to do all the ways you can do social media video. But I have to make the videos first. I don't know when. I know I really want to, but I don't feel too bad as long as I'm being productive. I'm filming new shit every day, so eventually I'm gonna be glad to have that. The dogs are looking at me like, is he done yet? Will he shut up now? Can we go outside, please? All right, well, what we're gonna do is I have a tripod there. What do you mean that doesn't look like a tripod? Well, in the world of Velcro, that can be a tripod. So I'm gonna stick the phone to that. That is my sewing kit, which is stuck to the ceiling with Velcro, and now the phone is stuck to it with Velcro. I know it's too exciting to bear. Pulling window cover. I had parked quite a bit to my left in this parking lot at first, but from that place, when looking out the front, I could see that everyone coming down a road, coming this way, it was an opening in the trees, would be looking at my window, my windshield covered here. So, too many people to be looking at anything that might draw their eye to me, even for a second. So I moved over to here. Now the people in front of me are going this way instead of right towards me. And there's also trees in front of me. Normally, like I say, I'm at a hotel 90-something% of the time. I never stay at a Walmart, but and there's another Walmart that's also cool about letting people stay, but there's a hotel right in their parking lot. A small hotel. The parking lots are touching each other. There, there's a curb between them, but I go into don't eat that. I go into the hotel parking lot instead of the Walmart. I just feel better. And I get out and walk the dog. And at that hotel, one time me and Lady were walking around, and I think that probably people from India own it, like most of the small hotels around this area, Grand Rapids. And the guy was at the pool, and I don't know if he was the owner or part of the family of the owner, probably very likely. And he came running to open the door for us to let us in to the pool. But we were not actually guests, so I'm not going to actually go inside. So I'm like, no, I'm fine walking the dog, which I was walking the dog anyway. The dogs are getting excited. I reached over there to where I will be reaching to grab their leashes. Shortly. They are getting very excited as I pull the window covers. There are days that we go walking immediately, and there are days that we drive off. Because often if I have stealth camped at a hotel, I will walk the dogs at night, but I will not walk the dogs in the morning after they have possibly been noticing me with window covers up, and then they will see me getting out and walking the dogs. I just don't like that. We get out at hotels at night, and you always expect them that they're watching you, though. You expect they're watching you, but and they're filming you for sure. So I definitely try to paint a pretty picture as I'm walking around walking the dogs, and I act like I own the place pretty much. I will even put one thumb in one pants pocket and stare off into the distance like I'm plotting my political career. And then also you want to paint a pretty picture if you do get out, you know. I wouldn't even get out if I don't have dogs. Don't do like drug addicts do and open one door and put one fucking leg out on the ground. Why they do that, it's got to be because they're stupid. But if you see someone doing that, they're always a fucking drug addict just loitering. And that's the craziest thing that they do. I don't understand. But as soon as people see someone doing that, I don't know. They're going to come and ask you what you're doing in their parking lot. But I wouldn't even get out if I don't have dogs. But having dogs is just a perfect way to get out and say, hello, I'm a guest at your hotel. And look at me. I'm awesome. And no one will question you. I guarantee it. Trixie don't know if she should be happy that I'm rubbing her or sad that I'm still have not grabbed their leash. But I'm grabbing their leash now. I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it. Oh, she's nudging me. She's nudging me, she says. I have got addicted to the rubbing now. Okay. We have had a doggy explosion. There's been a doggy explosion on aisle 3. Okay. Help. Help. Call a ambulance. Get off of me, you animal, you. I gotta get the other leash. Back. Back. Speak. Good girl. All right, now back. 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 I'll make you into coleslaw. Trixie is in her position, ducked down, with her head ducked down. That is her trick. Oh. Okay. Those people were stuck to our ceiling with Velcro. Doesn't you think that's weird, lady? That's some weird people, man. God damn. Come on. Oh, stay. Stay, or I will attack you with my giant canines. Ah! Trixie is usually not the one to try to bolt. It's usually Usain Bolt here. Alright, now if Lady is hooked up to Trixie too much, Trixie might fly out of the car. I think it's going to be okay, but come on. Yes. Occasionally, it hooked around her more than I thought, and Trixie will be flying like Super Dog out of the car, and that's not good. It's been okay so far, but I don't want to take a chance of that. I guess those flowers, I was wondering why they were so low to the ground. They have no stem. It's almost like they have evolved to avoid the lawnmower because they mowed through here just the other day. You can see the difference of how high the grass was before and how high it is now, how low it is now. And it looked strange before with the flowers way down in holes of the grass. But then when the lawnmower comes over, it kind of makes more sense, doesn't it? The flowers are still here. The grass is gone. Oh wow, it's some sort of an awesome puffball here. Nope. No, it won't go. Grand Rapids Home for Veterans. I see that bus here a lot. I don't know if they're bringing veterans to shop. That's what I would hope. Hopefully they're not just bringing the bus to load it up with groceries. Yeah, it's it feels chilly. The wind's blowing so hard. I don't know why the wind blows so fucking hard here in Grand Rapids. I doubt you can even hear me. This fucking wind. But I guess it's maybe because we're so close to Chicago and so close to I'm just on the other side of that giant lake from Chicago. So if that's the Windy City, I guess this is just a wind, probably whatever reason they're windy, the same reason it's windy over here. I forget how close I am to the lake until every now and then I will be navigating and I will zoom out a little bit and this giant fucking lake will show up bigger than the rest of everything. I haven't done much in the lake because it's such a cold fucking lake. I'm used to bodies of water that are not fucking freezing, so I don't really know what you do. You don't swim. I don't. That's for sure, in a body of water that's fucking always freezing. I thought when it was 90 degrees, it would be good to get in the lake. But I went to the lake here when it was 90 degrees. And the water was still freezing to fucking death. I could not get in that water. It was not refreshing. It was fucking freezing. So, I don't get it. I guess you can float around in both. But I can float around in cars too. But yeah, I would like to go and rent some jet skis or some Sea-Doos big enough for me and the dog. Get some really good life jackets for them. I could just drag Trixie behind. Oh, she didn't like that. She's wrapping me up. Ooh, wow. I did not know there were purple pine cones. What the fuck? That is so awesome. Pine cones start off purple? Because I also see these that have fallen from previous times. They have fallen, I guess, from up above. Oh, and I see some on the tree that are normal, like dried out. I did not know that pine cones ever started off purple. Those are awesome. I love those. I'm gonna hit Trixie with a pine cone. Ugh. I hit her right in the nose. I don't think she knows what hit her. She ran. Oh, she's got the thing tangled on her leg. Look at her hop. She cannot stand it to be on her leg, and she will continue to try to get it off. Hey, get over here. Whatever it is, leave it the fuck alone. Get the fuck over here. Hey. Whatever animal it is, it wants to be unmolested. Come on. Yeah, good for you. Go running again, huh? How you like that? Whatever it is, leave it the fuck alone. I don't know what she saw. A rabbit or a squirrel or some shit, probably. That over there is a store. We will walk over here a little bit. She'll be happy to. She thinks we're going after the animal, but we're not. In fact, she can't even move. I got her pinned down. This is a store called Menards, which I had never heard of. This kind of a store. I have heard of, I remember before they even had big box stores like Walmart that combined with a grocery store, and there was a super Walmart. Now everyone that's all they know. A Walmart has groceries and every fucking thing else all together, but it used to not. It used to had everything else but no groceries. And then they combined it and it's all together. But this is different. This is a Home Depot, Lowe's type store and a grocery store. A grocery store and a home improvement store combined. And yes, you people who've been knowing that for years, that's no surprise to you, but I went in there and I could not believe they had fucking groceries. I went in there to buy the deck box, I do believe, off of my, that I put on the back of the car to haul Walmart Spark orders. But, I never had seen, what is next? What are they going to combine? I would like to see like a combination, maybe strip club and grocery store. That seems like that would work good for me. That would be probably a good place to shop. All right, we need to get back over here. Come on, you. Wow. Now, see, none of these pine cones are purple. They look normal. Is it just when they're like in the very young stage, they're purple? Or is that a totally different plant? Seems like it's in the young stage because I see this one has the brown pine cones and some yellow, very juvenile, and some purple ones too. Wow. Trixie says she already knew that pine cones was purple, but I never knew that. Let's go back this way. There's too many cars and shit over here. Cars mean people. People suck. We like dogs, don't we? Yes, we do. I'm sure there's nothing but dogs watching our YouTube channel, so no one will be offended. Wow, these are like giant turds. If we were to go further down, which we're not going to do, there's a big plate on the ground, and someone had gathered up a shitload of pine cones of all different sizes and arranged them into some pattern. Who are you to decide we're suddenly going to go down some side road? Huh, Trixie? What makes you think that because you decided that you can just confidently go strolling down a side road and we were just going to follow you? Oh, she wants to go again. No, I'm not going down there. Now this is the most well-beaten trail going up and down the hill. And I believe that's because you can be walking up the sidewalk and get to the bus stop across the way. The bus is over there now. It's the only bus I've seen in Grand Rapids. I'm sure there's others, but I've just never seen a place where a bus sits there for a while. Every other place I've ever seen, that I've noticed. I've probably seen places where the bus sits, but I just didn't notice. But this one, I know the bus sits there for a long time. Every other place that I noticed, the bus stops and then they go. So, people trying to get to this bus, and then people coming off the bus, coming this way across the parking lot, and then walk down this trail here. When I park on the other side, I'm right by a trail where people come out of Walmart's front door and go across to the bus. So I constantly hear small laughing groups of people pass by me in the daytime. Very nice here today. I ruined the whole goddamn picture with my ugly face. I ought to be ashamed, but I'm not. I ain't ashamed at all. Free the ugly people. Oh, some more purple baby pine cones. I see a lighter on the ground. Let's see if it works. Oh. Well, I don't think it works, but it's so much wind blowing. No, I put it to my ear. It only blew half my ear off, so it's not powerful enough. we're about to start work real soon. Oh, my cows are eating grass. Oh, you know what I should do? Is go get 3 more chickens for them before I start, because Sam's Club is right across the street. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is go get 3 more chickens for them. And then I'll just nibble on some of the chicken. Because what I had planned on doing is going to Taco Bell and getting me 2 bean burritos. Because I don't feel like cooking and waiting for me to cook before I eat. I will probably cook some more potatoes or something today. Might even buy something else to cook, I don't know. I ended up with some Walmart Spark groceries. I was loading up an order because back there in that box I have, I put 4 tubs on top of each other on one side of that box, and the other part, I have a big ice chest in there. I can put more stuff. But this, I opened it up. I was going to tell the guy, oh, you can put stuff in here too. And there was stuff in there. A whole bunch of shit. And I don't know what customer it came from. I don't know what happened there. Was it the day before, or could have been even more? I don't know. Was the sticker on the inside the person that said Miller, or was it not correct? One of those Walmart Spark stickers I stuck in there. I don't know. If so, I am very sorry, Millers. But they got back at me, I think, because I noticed my customer rating is 3.6%, which is apparently not awesome. But it's like the first time my customer rating ever showed up, so hopefully it'll get better. But that is not awesome. Hopefully I will deliver people stuff from now on. I think they would appreciate it. But I did not want to, I have no way to know where that shit came from. It don't make no sense to bring it back to Walmart, especially when I don't know how many, if it was the night before or another day before even that had been in there. I don't know. I think it was the day before, just the night before, but I don't know. So I can't bring it to Walmart and they would just throw it away. So I kept the shit, and I'm determined to use it up, I even made the dogs a whole bunch of chicken tenders and fried eggs, or scrambled eggs mixed together, or just cooked chicken tenders with a bunch of eggs, and gave it to them. Whatever you want to call that. And they loved it. They're so spoiled. That's all they eat is good food. And look how skinny she is. She's not scrawny, but she sure ain't got no extra weight on her. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. She is very healthy, so I guess it's good. But she just eats a lot. She will eat a whole rotisserie chicken today, for sure. And she does that almost every day, and she does not get fat. She did get fat at first because I was giving her as much as she wanted. She was about a year old, and she had never been treated good at all. And she had never been fed good, and she had been starved by the time I got her. She was almost starved to death. So the fact that I was immediately feeding her rotisserie chickens every day, as many as she wanted like 2 or more every day. And plus I'll give her anything else she wanted. And she did get fat. But now I don't give her that. I will give her a rotisserie chicken every day, or sometimes even half of a rotisserie chicken in a day, or the equivalent of whatever kind of food. Yesterday she ate smothered potatoes and onions and garlic. And before that, yesterday she had ate deep fried pot pies. because I was trying to get rid of that stuff, before it completely spoils. And but sometimes I also give her cheeseburgers on a silver platter or some shit for a YouTube video. I'm not really worried about giving the dog stuff that is supposedly unhealthy for them, and it's just the same stuff I feed to my dogs. I mean, I do believe that if the dog had the same choice, whether or not to eat the fucking cheeseburger, knowing everything, they would still choose to eat the cheeseburger. And they would be pissed off because you probably, in the course of explaining it, they would find out that they're only going to live like 12 years to begin with. So they would just be pissed off that you said anything. You should have just gave me the cheeseburger. Now I'm going to fucking know I'm only going to live 12 years no matter what. Hopefully Lady lives 20 years and Trixie lives 30 years. But that's very hard to do. Getting past 15 or 16 with a pit bull is very hard to do. I always trip out on the people that say that they're fur babies or their children that never grow up. Well, of course they don't. They die. What do you mean? Before they would have a chance to grow up, if they were a human, well, they die. Of course they don't grow up. Maybe they would if they would continue to live. Oh well. That's one more thing I resent of the future people. The future immortal people with their immortal pets. I'm glad, but kind of sucks, man. I want an immortal pet, man. Why can't I have an immortal pet? It's not fair. I thought of it before them because they don't even exist yet. Yet they get it and I don't. It's not fair. Hey, maybe we can make some immortal. I think we're right on the cusp of it. So somebody has to do it. Might as well be the Galactic Empire. But until then, we're gonna walk backwards through the flowers. Ah! I knew she hadn't noticed that I was here next to her. What? What, Trixie? Did I scare you? Did I scare you, my sweet baby? You sweet darling, you. What? You hear me calling her darling and you jealous? Why, you jealous mongrel, you? She's a mongrel crossed with a mango. She's a mangrel. She's flavorful though. Lady. You circles? Circle, 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 circle. Good girl! You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. Oh, she's so good. I wore her battery down now. I need to recharge her before we can do that again. I have some solar panels. Alright, now we have to go across the street to Sam's Club and buy 3 chickens. You take care too. Y'all all take care.